The Wiper language book translates the ancient word, horse. The users discover the reader's guide provides the most current periodical information on holograms. They must make a moving hologram of Holland on a horse to mirror Victory's history. The index to children's magazines leads LiDAR and Abacus to a significant discovery about horses. Meanwhile, Wiper platoons march toward the user base.
Hey folks, look out! Wipers!
Destroy the user base!
What happened to the lights?
Where is everybody?
A horse? Where did you find that?
This is from our slide collection. I'm projecting the slide on the wall and tracing the horse onto this transparency.
Why?
I'm drawing the scene of Victory's history. I'll project the transparency on the overhead projector so we can all see it. It will be like a mock-up of the hologram we need to project on the cloud.
The horse is so beautiful.
This horse looks very much like the one which followed me.
Colonel Holland.
Outside? Now?
No, Abacus, not now! Athos and I spotted Wipers nearby while planning my underwear. We'll have to wait to see if the horse comes. Your two-dimensional representation of a horse is quite good.
You'll have to pose for the horseman. Luckily, we had this slide of a horse in our collection. It's been so long since I've actually seen one.
Slide collection. I thought libraries contained collections of written materials only.
Oh, no. There are many audiovisual resources in this library. We have slides, audio tapes, film strips, films, videotapes, video discs, and computer software.
Why?
Because audiovisual media are a source of information, just as books and periodicals are. They often provide information that you can't get from books. Audiovisual materials can tell us and show us things books can't.
Oh, that reminds me. We have something urgent to show and tell the Wipers. Come on, Athos, let's continue preparing the moving hologram.
What about the cloud?
We have to decide which kind we need. Then we can build a miniature one.
There are so many kinds of clouds, such as stratus, cumulus, and stratocumulus.
I wish I could go outside right now and look at some real clouds.
Yes, to watch puffy white clouds floating across the sky. I know. Abacus, go to the card catalog and see if we have any films or videotapes about clouds.
But how do I look up films or videotapes in the card catalog?
Look up the subject, clouds. All of our audiovisual materials are filed by subject in the card catalog. Some libraries put them in a separate catalog, but ours are in our main card file.
Winds aloft often mold their tops into a huge, flat, anvil-like form. Clouds that signal fair weather are the ever-changing, puffy, cauliflower-shaped cumulus clouds. Over land, cumulus clouds usually form by day in the rising warm air.
Miss Bookhart, we need a cumulus cloud for the projection. We need one big enough for the image of our horsemen. I'm glad we found this film.
This is a videotape, not a film. We have both films and videotapes in the library. Come over here. See? Here's a projector, and there are the films. I brought out films and tapes I thought we might need.
Here's one called How to Ride a Horse.
I think Father might want to watch this one.
Someone mentioned my name? Excuse me. Do you have a film camera in this library? We'll need one for the moving hologram.
That's in the audio-visual room. Come on. Let's look over here. Here's a tape recorder, still film camera. Oh, here it is. Super Robomatic film camera. And here's the film. It's old, but conditions in the underground library should have been perfect to preserve it.
Will you show me how this piece of antiquated equipment works?
Oh, of course. You depress this orange button here to take the picture, and when this flashing light comes on.
Colonel Holland, did you find a movie camera to help us make the hologram?
Yes, I see, I think.
Sir?
Yes, Lidar, I'm working on it. Have you and AFOS tried the flash tube yet?
No, sir.
Well, you should do that right away. I'll be with you shortly.
And then you aim it at the subject like this.
Oh, yes, that's amazing.
Things to do than to fiddle around with you. I've got a war to fight.
I know, but I can't let you go out.
What do you want?
Chief, what should we do while you're at the user base?
I want you to play tiddlywinks with the neighborhood children. How many times do I have to tell you? You're in charge of the magnetic dome instrument panel.
In charge?
Now get back around to the panel.
Control the magnetic implement panel?
All you have to do is keep this in the on position.
Oh, yeah.
It's very important.
Oh.
Fairlight and the others are out at the user base now. I'm going out there with the rest of the troops. If that dial moves 1 inch before I get back, it's a magnetic chamber for all of you. Do you understand?
Oh, yeah.
Now, where's my food packet?
Let me go get it.
We're in control.
Oh, the weather is fair and sunny outside. Look at that blue sky with puffy cumulus clouds. Oh, you got here, you wonderful horse. But you need to stay around till we need you.
Word of power, temple of Minerva, palace, Athena.
Wait, please don't go. No, don't go.
This is a cloud.
Yes, AFOS. If you'll please both pick it up, we need to get this done.
Are you sure, Miss Bookhart?
I'm sure. All right.
What do we do?
Even with... That's good, right
Here?
there. Right, yes, right there.
If you insist.
AFOS, I really need your cooperation right now.
I don't think this is going to work,
It
Miss
will
Bookhart.
work, believe me. Good. Now, Varian, if you will turn off a couple of the lights, please, I will turn on the overhead projector.
Okay, Miss Bookhart.
Focus a little. Ah,
Yes.
It worked.
Quite effective.
I hope the wipers think so too, AFOS.
The technique for horizontal parallax we read about in Science Quest will be the one we use here. First, you'll film the horse with me on it. I'll raise this in the image plane. You'll walk around filming me from all angles. After exposure, using the pulsating laser, the photoresist must be developed. Then each angle will be visible when the hologram is viewed with laser light on the cloud.
Sounds simple enough.
How do the wipers see it?
I have used this map to determine that we could project the hologram here from the small mountain. It's the highest elevation in the area and is strategically located between the wiper base and our headquarters.
But how can we be sure they'll see it?
We must monitor the weather conditions continuously. The videotape on weather explained that fair, high-pressure weather conditions are necessary for the large cumulus cloud we need for the hologram projection to be seen at great distances.
We need a pretty night with a large cloud. I used the small-scale dimensions of the mock-up we designed, using the replica of the cloud, the transparency, and the overhead projector to calculate distances and the degree of angles.
But what about the loud voice that broke the silence with one word?
I've asked Miss Bookhart if she has a voice amplification system in an audiovisual closet. She's looking for it now.
But what is the one word?
The horse! It's here. The day was beautiful and fair. I gave the horse a quart pot so it would stay around. The wizard appeared again.
Abacus! What happened?
I went outside to see the clouds. The sky is so blue. The clouds are big and puffy. I heard the horse. I gave it a quart pot so it would stay around. Then suddenly the wizard appeared and said, the word of power, temple of Minerva, Palace Athena.
What does that mean?
I don't know exactly. But I do remember reading something about Minerva and Pallas Athena in Bullfinch's mythology. I'll go find it again.
Well, I dug up a voice amplification system. We called it a VA system.
So much machinery.
This isn't part of the VA system. This is a video camera, and this is a video recorder.
What for?
I thought we should make a videotape to show how you discovered the hidden library.
Yes, explaining how the wipers attacked our bases and incapacitated our communication headquarters with a magnetic shield.
And how Ms. Bookhart helped us do research in the books the wizard led us to. And how the books should help us destroy the dome and defeat the wipers.
We'll leave it recorded and hidden here, just in case we're not successful and do not return.
All the facts about this user episode on Earth will remain here with all this past Earth information. Perhaps if someone finds the underground vault, they will learn from it, as we did.
One thing I have learned from humans is that it's important to record the events of history accurately, so those in the future may learn and benefit from the information. This videotape will be a valuable historical record. We're about to film the horse, with me on it. Would you like to record that on videotape?
But that would be out of order. First, we got the clue, and then we found the books.
You can shoot the videotape out of order, Varian. When you edit it, you can put it in the right sequence.
Here it is. Minerva is the Roman name for the Greek goddess Pallas Athena, or more commonly called Athena. The temple of Athena is called Athenaeum. Learned men gather there. The word Athenaeum means library.
Now we know the word to break the silence.
The word of power, Athenaeum.
Let's get busy. The clouds and weather are perfect. Time is of the essence.
Ha-ha!
Abigail.
I think we figured out a trick.
That's grass over there.
Just stay in front of her.
Action.
Oh, Romeo! Romeo! Wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Hey, folks, you're such a ham.
Come on, Abacus, the tape is rolling.
Okay.
PQR.
Roland, you're in my shot.
Father, you mess up everything.
Excuse me. Come on, April.
Let's try it, Julia.
I'm gonna rewind it and see. Okay. Right here. Okay, let's get one more. It gets real good when he takes out the card catalog. Perfect.
This is the bookmobile where we discovered the Earthling asleep for 100 years. The universal being appeared and spoke these words: specific knowledge must be retrieved from a book of powerful gifts. First, the unconscious will release. A memory of clouded victory follows.
Hold an ancient charm to the beam. Speak the name of power as the four children in the story invented by E12.
Wait!
We learned that invented stories are made up, imaginary stories called fiction, the opposite of factual information, non-fiction. Fiction books are shelved alphabetically using the author's last name.
We found the book of powerful gifts in the Ends, The Story of the Amulet by Edith Nesbit. Miss Bookhart awoke and took us to the hidden library for safety. Colonel Holland survived the Wiper attack on the transmitter site. Maps and books in this library helped us direct him to the shelter and food. We learned to use the index to all material in the library, the card catalog. The alphabetical ordering system of drawer labels and cards in the card catalog made it easy to find the subject, title, and author cards. We discovered the Wiper's superstitions and fear of horses. The universal being gave this scroll to Colonel Holland. The system that divides all that is into 10 is the Dewey Decimal Classification System. It divides all knowledge into 10 main classes. The numbers are Dewey Decimal Classification call numbers. Every non-fiction book in the library has a Dewey Decimal call number to show where it belongs on the shelf. The DDCS numbers on the scroll led us to the 10 books. There was a book from each of these 10 main classes. Each book held specific knowledge and was a piece of the whole puzzle. We needed to find the meaning of the words on the scroll. We had to put all research together to solve the wizard's puzzling scroll. The first...
Good work, Abacus and Varian. It's an accurate description of this historical episode. But now we must depart for the projection site. It's nearly nightfall. We must travel now because Wipers will probably not be scouting at night.
What's going on back there? You guys knock it off. Straighten up those ranks. Paleozoic morons. But I'm tired.
It's gonna be dark pretty soon.
Yeah.
Hey, and I heard there's Clomons in the area.
Clomons! Stop!
We got to get there tonight, even if we have to travel after dark. You think this is a picnic? Once we take the user base, the users will be our prisoners, and I'll have the whole world, and I can do whatever I want. So get moving, moron. Yeah!
Let's wait for Lidar.
Come on, Lidar. He's coming.
Wait, what was that?